Hi, it's Liz here and I'm back today with my full deck challenge. I have fallen completely behind about, let me think, maybe about 5 or 6 weeks. So I'm going to do week 16, even although I think we're on now to about week 22. So yeah, for one reason or another, I have just let this one go, but we will catch up. I'm going to do one this week and then maybe 2 a week till we catch up, or maybe I'll do one off camera and then just show you what I've done and then do one to catch up. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. So that was week 15, and yeah, it's a really cute little thing, isn't it? Really enjoying it, but it just was one thing that seemed to drop off when I got a little bit busy with other things. So I've got my card, and the prompt for week 16 is sew. So I have some bits here. I've got a little bit of fabric, which is kind of sewing themed. I've got a couple of bits of old Simplicity patterns. I've got the tissue from the pattern. I've got a little tag that I found. Love is the thread that binds us. And I've got this cute 6x6 piece of patterned paper with an old-fashioned sewing machine on it. So yeah, let's see what we're going to do. I was thinking first of all for my bottom layer, for my first layer, to do the tissue because it's quite transparent and you can see, because I quite like to leave a little bit of the playing card. So this one's got a little door. Oh, so that you can see that it is an altered playing card. So I think if we cover that whole amount with that, we'll still see one of the bits. Yeah, so I think we'll do that. So I think what I'm going to do is put glue on the whole card and then place it on the tissue and hope for the best that this works. Fingers crossed. I was in our local recycle stroke charity shop the other day, and I got a pack of playing cards that are the big giant size, not like the big size. I'm trying to just want to get this kind of straight here. There, that'll do, I think. Not the, you know, these are like super giant size. I know you get ones that are about that size, but these are, I would say, they're probably about 8 inches. These big giant cards. So there'll be a project using them at some point. I was thinking maybe you could half of them and put use them as a journal cover or something like that. Now I wonder if this will tear. Let's use the ruler and maybe just, yeah. So I think that would be quite fun to make a journal cover from a big giant playing card. What do you think? I was trying to think what else I could use them for, but I just couldn't resist getting them. Now when you see something in the shop and you're like, oh, do I need big giant playing cards? No. But yes, and we can still see, and we can just push the corners in a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. We can still see it's a plain card. Yeah, I'm quite liking that. Okay, so let's think what bits we want to layer up on this. That's quite good. It says to prepare your fabric. I think I quite like that. And maybe just right down to the bottom there, and then we'll see how much. So we don't need those bits. Let's take that blank bit off. And maybe cut that down a little bit further, because I want to use this blue, because it kind of matches the fabric there, doesn't it? So we want to use a bit of this blue. So maybe we'll just get the word pattern and see how we go. Right, so we've got that and that. I'm not sure if there's room for the big tag, because it would need to go in the top so that we can read. Or we could make it so that it swivels. Here's an idea. So that would be underneath. It would need to be a bit further down because we want to put our eyelet for our ring. So it would need to maybe go down there. And we could use a little brad for that to swing. Yeah, we might do that. We need to think about that. Let's cut a little bit of this. So I've got that and that somewhere. Just open it up just now. Kind of like that. And then a bit of this. I wonder if we could have a little row of sewing machines across the middle. Right, so we've got that. That. And so to there. Something like that. With that coming out there. And then we could have, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to want that. I think it's busy enough like that. And I've got my fine liner, maybe to do some faux stitching around the edge. So I'm happy with that. Right, it's good to go. Try and remember to glue the correct side. That, and also that next. This next. Right, I've lost my pattern word. There it's here. How did it jump? I don't know. Bits of paper just seem to have a life of their own sometimes. Then we'll put that slightly to the side so that we've got room for our little fabric tag. And then we'll just use a little bit of glue. There. And a little bit on the back. I've changed things up on the back. I had been putting paper, pattern paper on the back and stamping the number, but recently I've just been using stickers. Yeah, happy with that. And we'll just do our eyelet in a fine liner pen. So we've got our crocodile, our eyelets, and our number for the back. This is the Ransom Note sticker book. I got mine $14.99, but I think it was on special offer, and I've got little bits of thread all over the place, and it's lots of like, as you might imagine, letters that are stickers, but at the back there are little icons and there are numbers. So we'll put a number on the back of this, and it's 16, so I want a 1. Choices, 1 and a 6. Let's go for orange. There's a 1 and a 6. Super easy. There. And let's do some stitching. So we will just do some 4 stitches round the edge. And then maybe some pretend cross stitches. This pen's not doing so well. That's better. There. A bit squiggly, but never mind. And maybe we'll just do some little stitches around here as well. There. And not there. There. That's it now. Okay, I think that's enough of that. And let's choose an eyelet. I think we have a kind of teal colour, yep. It will match the blue there, maybe. Okay, so we need to punch our hole first, and we need the bigger hole for this. So it's on that side, and let's do it about what's going to be in my E, but never mind. So there, and then that top end here to squish it. Oh, and a good hard squeeze. You need your porridge. I don't think these ones flatten as well as the other ones. I don't know where I got these from. I've had them for a long time and they just don't flatten out. I mean, it's flattened out enough, but they don't flatten as well as the ones that come, the official ones. Yeah, I'm happy with that for sewing. Nice and quick and easy. So we'll put that on there. And yeah, I've scribbled down on a piece of junk paper the ones that I've to catch up on. So there's blending, junk, paper weaving, paper doll and puzzle. And I don't know what 22 is, because I think 22 is this week. So yeah, I've got, so that's sewing done, and maybe we'll do 2 and 2 and 2, and then that maybe is us caught up. I'll see, because blending should be fairly quick and junk should be fairly quick, shouldn't it? Paper weaving and paper doll might be a little bit longer, so maybe by the time we come to there, we'll maybe do just 1 and 1 and then catch up another week. We'll see. What do you think? Should we do 2 a week, or should we just stay behind for 6 weeks? Doesn't matter, does it? Okay, so that's it. Yeah, quite happy with that. So thanks for joining me today. If you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.